So I haven't had any problems with Transam for real. It was one issue. It was one small problem. I ain't even gonna call it a small problem. I was mad as hell about it. Where it was a relay. The DM, I never. Sometimes I get my right DM, but 9 times out of 10 they'll put you on the phone with any DM. So one DM, it was a relay. She say you had to go to this location and swap trailers with somebody. I said okay, but one bad thing about it is when you do a relay. Normally, when they send you any other load information, any trips that you do, it pops up in your Garmin, and it's a GPS too. It navigates it. It shows you where to go. This becomes your GPS. So this way, you know this is truck approved. Your Google, your phone, your shit on your iPhone, the Google search, the Google Maps, that's not operating for a truck. That's like Google think you in a car. So it'll tell you to go down the street that a truck can't go down. So I'm on this lady ass like, give me send it to me on a Garmin so I could just hit navigate. She said that's not how that go, and I really don't even know exactly the right address. She gave me some address, and I'm trying to work with her at this point for some fucking reason. I find something on my phone. I say, all right, bet. I put it in my phone, and I put what I thought it was on a Garmin. So the crazy thing about it is I started driving. I'm headed to my next load. I'm excited. And as I'm headed to my next load, my cell phone says go right, but the Garmin says go left. One of these bitches ain't right. I call again. And it's another DM on the phone this time. I say, look, the last lady couldn't give me an accurate address. I need help. I need to know the real address if y'all want me to go do this. I'm really thinking like, what type of fucking company is this? What's the fucking address? She said, oh, well, I got the address for you. I'm like, all right, bet, hell yeah. She give me the address. I put the address in, and I had to go through Arkansas. I was in Arkansas at the time. Have y'all ever seen the show Ozark on Netflix? I was in Ozark. That's where the fuck I was at. The GPS, the Garmin, with the address that the lady excuse me. I'm on my sleeper bro right now. I'm supposed to be asleep for real. With the address that they gave me on the Garmin, I'm following the Garmin. The Garmin is truck approved. It's Transam Garmin. Transam GPS. I'm driving. When I say, now one thing about this truck driving shit, I've always been nervous. I've always been nervous about hills and mountains. I think everybody is. And being that I'm from Detroit, ain't no motherfucking hills and mountains in Detroit. So I ain't had to worry about it there. But I knew being OTR, I was gonna have to worry about it. But I did a lot of studying. I did a lot of studying on the Jake brake. And these automatic trucks, I did come with a Jake brake. Study the fucking Jake brake. You need the Jake brake. Listen to me. Listen to me. Study that Jake brake. You need to know the Jake brake. For when you're going up and down hills. You know, when you go up the hill, you're going to go up there pretty slow. Click, 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 click. But once you get to the top, 9 times out of 10, it's always a sign that say 5% downgrade, 6% downgrade. Where I was at in Ozark, Arkansas, it said 12% downgrade. This is my very first time ever being on a mountain in a semi-truck. Now my trailer was empty. I do got an empty trailer. But shit, I was scared as hell. Going down to the downgrade, now I gotta go down. Soon as this, now you're not supposed to hit that service brake. You can't ride that service brake like how you would ride in a car, because the brake will go out and your shit go flying. You kill everybody. You don't want to kill everybody. So what you do is that Jake brake. That Jake brake is a brake that slow your truck all the way fuck down to the point to where you ain't even got to touch that service brake. So get good with your Jake brake, man. You gotta practice your Jake brake. I tell one of my homeboys all the time, practice that Jake brake. When you about to make some light turn, hit that Jake brake. Learn it. So I get to the top of this hill. It's a 12% downgrade. Remind you, I am in a 53-foot semi truck. I never drove down a mountain or a hill in my life. You hear me? I'm terrified. Now, as I go down this bitch, I'm hit that Jake brake, slowing this big motherfucker down. And it was just a couple hills like that, all the way to the point to where I got to the location where I keep on going up hills. And then I'm supposed to be going to a Love's gas station for this relay. It ain't no more. Listen, before I was a truck driver, I was really on them roads. And I know all about Love's gas station sheets and all that. And I know for sure there was no Love's gas station at the top of this motherfucking hill. Guess what? I ain't got no service at the top of this hill either. I got 2 cell phones. Both of them is no signal. I try to send a message on the Garmin. They say anytime there's a problem, send us a message on there too. It's not working. I turn around. I'm going back the way I fucking came. Because right now I'm in a country, scared to death, black man, I'm scared to death. I turn this joint around and I go back. But guess what? I'm running out of time too now. I'm running out of time. Make a long story short, I had to go way back down. All them 12% downgrades, I had to do it again. And I finally made it back to the way I came from, to where the city was. And I pulled up in the Love's gas station and parked. It was a long day. I was so mad that was the wrong directions. And the very next morning, I called a DM, and I didn't pull off till I figured it out. So that was the thing, man. That one particular DM gave me some bold directions, and that was bold because she put me in a bad position. But hopefully nothing like that ever happens again. That was my only bad issue, man. That was my only bad issue. As far as, yeah, like I say, I'm OTR, so I'm 2 weeks on the road, 3 days home. Which means I got to take showers and shit at the gas stations and shit like that. And truth be told, them gas stations ain't that dirty for real. I mean, they not dirty. And every time I took a shower, it's been clean environment, clean as hell. So, I mean, this shit ain't for everybody, man. Like I say, I was in a position to where I really ain't had no choice. And now being a driver for 2 weeks for Transam, been driving for like 8-9 days for them. I'm still happy. I'm still blessed, and I still take this as a blessing, man. Like I say, I hear a lot of people complaining, and y'all clearly got options. I ain't had no motherfucking options. I'm glad Transam fucked with me. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I ain't really getting paid big pay right now, but that's okay. Pay me something, though. You're gonna pay me something. And I'm getting this experience up at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Transam might work out for me, it might not. But I know after I leave here, that I'll be able to go to a job and they'll hire me because I got the right type of experience. And I really been on the road. Like, I've been driving for maybe 8 days now. And I've been driving. And I've been every day you gotta take a 10. Every day I take a 10, of course. 10-hour break down there. And, I don't really like night driving. I don't really like night driving. I mean, but sometimes you gotta do it. I did run into bad weather the other night. I ran into a bad weather night where when I had to do that relay at 2 in the morning, they wanted me to do a relay and meet up with somebody at 2 in the morning because my hours started over at 12. I met up with that. It started raining. As I headed out, it started raining and snowing. And I ain't too familiar with my truck or trailer. So when it started raining and snowing, I came up off the freeway. I was like, fuck that. Then when I when I pulled up to a gas station, I said, you know what, it ain't that bad. You know, it's the difference between the freeway weather and the street weather. So I jumped back on the freeway. and trucks flying past me. Everybody flying past. I'm doing 40 on that bitch. I ain't lying. That's what I mean by I was taking my time. I'm not about to risk my life or nobody else's life. I came back off the freeway and I called my DM. It's 2 and I was supposed to meet up with this relay with this driver at 2 in the morning. Supposed to meet up with this driver at 2 in the morning. Yeah, it was raining and snowing. I tell the DM, look, I don't feel safe driving in this. I'm pulling over till it get better. They insisted. They said, yeah, pull over till it get better. It didn't get better. I put my shit in sleeper berth and went to sleep. I hopped in the back of my truck and went to sleep. Come 6 in the morning, I wake up, weather nice. I get back out there, and I got there. I got the dog. I got to the relay at 6 in the morning. The load that I was picking up from him had to been delivered at 8. Yeah, I know I'm late, but sometimes you get weather advantages. Swapped out with him, got it delivered to where it was, but that's just another point I'm making. When it's bad weather and you iffy, you are not forced to drive. Do not make yourself drive. If you are a bit sleepy, pull that bitch over and go to sleep, man. If that load gonna be late, let it be late, man. Nothing is worth your life. Get your little 30 minutes of sleep. I did it this morning. I ain't gonna lie. This morning I was they gave me my load information, and I was headed to Nebraska. So I'm finally about to go home. Finally, I'm supposed to go home from the 4th to the 7th. So they was like, okay, we're gonna give you a load. It's in Nebraska. I was in Kansas City. It's in Nebraska. Go pick it up from Nebraska. Then you go to Detroit after that. So this morning I get up. I got on the road like 4 or 5 in the morning. Got my coffee and everything. And even though I got my coffee and Red Bull and everything, I still end up feeling a bit of sleepy. And when I felt that bit of sleepy, man, I pulled up at a gas station, threw my shit in a sleeper berth. That took me like a 30-minute nap. All right, look, this is about our life, and they understand. Companies understand. And if they don't understand, fuck them. You're alive to live, to fight another day. You feel me? So yeah, man, like I say, this 2024, and I seen a whole lot of Transam videos they was really horn Transam. And Transam really not bad. They just gonna throw you out there. They gonna throw you out there because you said you got the experience. And I said I got the experience. I had 8 months experience. I said I got it. They required 6 months, so they threw me out there. So in the 2 weeks that I've been gone, I'm just not, I got a load in the back of the truck right now. I'm at a truck stop. And the load that I got in the back of the truck right now, that's taking me home to Detroit, Michigan. And I'm gonna be there for like 3 days, then I'm gonna jump back on the road. I'm gonna go home and get my shit together, like pack up the right type of shit. I only came with what I was able to carry on the plane. But, give me a chance to reset. Show y'all my truck real quick. I got a 2023 Kentworth